Arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire. I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the Arisen. They'll like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I... Ha! I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but if it were to come from the Arisen, they'd like to weigh it carefully. Please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all. Any rarities to sell, I'll pay. Any rarities, right then.
Faunival's tenants are somewhere within Grand Sorin. Many of these are like to be homes of men.
What? Who are... Our landlord would drive us from our home? Forget it. I won't go. I don't care how wealthy he is. He can't simply toss us out. I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years.
We'd best try to convince young Pip. We'd like to find Pip in the craftsman's quarter. Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite open. Feed for livestock, no doubt.
Sir, you have need of me? Faunival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
Let's speak with Pip. We're like to have dealings with the armorer here for some time to come.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village at the southern shore? No doubt you were filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair. And why? Because mankind e'er fears that which it does not understand. We dread the unknown, and ill know how to respond. At times, we abandon all thought and settle into the coward's refuge of desperation. Ah, 'tis our nature, but it... Who among... Yes, how may I aid you, sir? Aye, we pay tariff on Faunival's land. Oh, wants us gone, does he? I wager it's not so simple a proposition as all that. I know Faunival's the law on his side, but I'm loath to simply up and go at his command. It's a hard decision, sir, and not one I'd make alone. I've a wife and son. They should get word of this afore all else. They're off about the town, though where I don't know. Perhaps you could find them and explain the matter? I would hear their thoughts ere I make any decision. No doubt you are filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair.
I've been at my wandering a year now, all around Grancis. Seems something's lost or loath to be found anew. Pay it no mind. Idle muttering, friend.
Hear ye, hear ye! The Duke's brave enlistment corps has dispatched the foul hydra what terrorise the Southlands.
You seem the type unlike to judge a man by his mien alone. I would ask you a favor, sir, if it please you. A wise choice. I warrant you'll be eager to hear what I have to say. I have long searched for a certain tome, Salomet's Grimoire. 'Tis said its pages hold the power to grant the reader command of grand arcane magics. The book itself is ensorcelled, you see. Even a novice is as a grand wizard with that grimoire in hand. I would ask you to seek it out and bring it to me, sir. Recompense? Pray, let us speak of such things once you have found the book.
Hear the tingling tale of the brave Sir Mercedes, she who struck the mortal blow against the vicious creature.
Armorers trade in a wide variety of weapons and defensive equipment. The Pawn Guild stands ahead. It is a gathering place for my kind. Smithy, I should think.
No, my mind is made up. Now stop chasing me, just leave me be.
Young Pip is near the aqueducts like as not.
Perhaps the boy is shy. Let's speak with him again. He's usually more lively.
doors are barred tight. For fear of the dragon, perhaps.
We must seize young Pip as one would a foe, ere he give us the slip.
No use struggling.
Sarah has changed her thinking. Take care, you aren't soaked in water! Seems this way leads outside as well. We must seize young Pip as one would a foe, ere he give us the slip. Let's speak with Pip.
This must be an alehouse.
Patrons oft post work notices
Many's
in
the
the
person
alehouse.
comes to drink here, all bearing different tales. I've learned of this
I
area.
feel familiar with this area now.
There's a barber's shop. Mind the guards on watch, Master. They'll not suffer any untoward behavior lightly.
My kind are not permitted within the castle. I shall await you here.
Though it twist my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
No. It is not the last we'll call.
Who among you? It seems my wife and child are as yet undecided. I'll not press on without their consent. No doubt you were filled with fear and awe.
The cat.
Unwanted possessions and other refuse ultimately find their way here. I had hoped, perhaps, to find the book here, but...
Where might we find Salamek's grimoire?
Perhaps it's time we began our search for this magic book, Master. Which group of bandits has taken the book?
Leave it. To me, Master.
Only we knew.
The mild weather year-round makes Francis well suited for human life. No harm must come to our charge. War has not been kind to this place.
Hit 'em all! Get him!
Best we were more watchful than ever. Armed rogues! Holds like this one are crucial to ruling the man's strike was most like a water response. I was clumsy. No, they hold the advantage! I cannot take much more. So this is the Pawn Guild. You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.